What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Spotlight by CG, man. Let's welcome my special guest from Fayetteville State Offensive lineman, Michael Todd Jr., bro. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, man. How you doing?
Doing so well, man. This is your time to shine, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
6'6", around 300 pounds, man. You built like a big house.
Hey, man, that's that good country eating I be doing, man.
Oh, yeah, for
Mama.
sure. For sure, man. But for those people who are not too familiar with you, man, tell me about yourself.
Well, man. So my name, like you just stated, my name is Michael Todd Jr. I am from a small county called Robinson County, from Lumberton, North Carolina. I went to Lumberton High School where I excelled. I was a three-sport athlete, excelled in football and basketball. And like me, basically, I'm a God-fearer, man. I always put God first in everything that I do. Um, my motto is God, family, football. That's what I do. I already have my degree. Going into Fayetteville State, I have my degree in interdisciplinary studies. So that's basically me.
Okay, that's good to put it. So you did play a little basketball, so it kind of relates a little bit to football, how you stay balanced or something like that.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah, I played basketball in high school. My senior year, we actually won a state title. Shout out to Coach Brian Edwards. We won a state title, a 4A state title in North Carolina. So basketball
Yeah,
always helps with the sliding laterally. So basically, offensive lineman, you play basketball, basically like a little cheat code because your feet gets better.
yeah, those feet stuff and all that stuff. But so you've been playing tackle a lot throughout your career, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between playing the right or left side?
So I'm gonna tell you about my tackle journey. I didn't start playing tackle till like my senior year, like full time. So when I went to college to play tackle, my first year I played right tackle, and then I thought I was gonna be permanently a right tackle for 4 years. Next thing you know, our left tackle graduated, so coach said we're gonna move you to left. So I've been learning left for 4 years now. So playing left tackle is different because you put power on a different leg now. When you getting bull rush, you anchor with a different leg. So I just went to a bowl game, the HBCU Legacy Bowl down there in New Orleans, and I played right the whole week. So it was like I knew a little bit about right, but I ain't played it in so long. It wasn't muscle memory like it used to be. But as the week went on, I adapted.
Yeah, like you said, it depends on the footwork on what side you go on too. It's a little challenging on what side you go to. But like you said, right tackle seems like a natural spot, but left is more of a challenging, huh?
Yeah, left tackle is always challenging because it's the blind side of your quarterback. So
Yeah, it is.
he's trusting if he need a step to you that you got it covered. So shout out to my quarterback Joe. He always trusted me to step, and he always told me like I'm gonna step your way if I get in trouble. I'm like, I got you. So shout out to Joe Owen.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to him for trusting you, man. Like, if I
Yeah.
need somebody on my blind side, if I need somebody to back me up, I can count on you on my side. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Oh yeah.
okay, so what, so what NFL teams have you met with before this interview?
Uh, I had I had meetings with the Lions, of course, and couple other teams are interested, but I ain't met with them. But I know I met with the Lions down at the Legacy Bowl, and a couple of USFL teams was looking at me and CFL teams. So when I think me and my agent setting some things up now to have them interviews and things.
Okay, so just a couple teams, but you have the Lions that are like the ones that come to
Yeah,
mind. Huh?
that I talked to. Yes, yes, sir.
No San Francisco?
The 49ers, not yet. But we hoping for it. We hoping for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe Dallas might be interested. They
Yes,
need some
sir.
help
Yes, sir.
also. They need some- or maybe the
Yes, sir.
Carolina Panthers, man. Look at what's
Hey,
going on with their team. I mean, they need all the help they can get, man.
hey, come on. Just need an
Oh yeah,
opportunity. That's what I'm about, opportunity.
yeah. So okay, so why should NFL teams draft you?
Me basically from where coming from a small school, I work extremely hard. So working hard, I just want to showcase my talent, show that I can play with the best, be one of the best, and work hard. I think why you should draft me. I'm gonna bring leadership, bring hard work, and bring dedication, and I want to learn everything. So just you're gonna get a hard worker. So and a leader. That's me.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, hard worker, a guy that's willing to learn and all that stuff, and it's only going to get better for you. So, you said when you were coming out of high school, you only played tackle as a senior. So, what was the other position you played?
I play defensive end actually. So when
Ooh,
I
that can relate. That can relate to tackle because you would know the tendency of what they do.
yeah, so yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. So with me playing DN for so long, when I go up against a good DN, I'm like, yeah, I know what he's finna do. I know what he's finna do. Just off the way that they line up. So I know what they finna do. So that's just me, competitor.
Yeah. I could tell the difference too because I was playing that side of the ball also, and then I had to make this. They had to make the switch at O line for me, so it was like, man, I wasn't quite getting the hang of it because I was like, man, I just like getting to the quarterback or get to that running back. But then the more I started playing some O line, man, I started feeling like, hey, I just want to take that defender down. I want to pancake
Facts,
him.
facts.
But the
Yeah,
the only the only difference between playing that side of the ball was, man, I had to be more responsible on the snap stuff and all the protection, all that stuff, man. It was a little different. So even playing guard was more simple because it was wasn't too much responsibility. As long as you pull and do your other spots, you'd be all right. But playing center is a different kind of animal, dude. Too much responsibility.
yeah. So with me, we had a young O line this year, so communication was on me. I had to help the young center out. Shout out to Ben Hicks. Hey, he made all conference as a freshman, so he was doing something right. I just want to help him grow as a player. So I used to communicate a lot, ask him what he see. We used to go over things, and I used to just help him out with the small things because he was young. So I always
Yeah.
wanted to be that leader to him.
Got to mentor those young guys so they can
Yes,
learn
sir.
and get ahead of the game a little bit. So what do you take away from going to the Legacy Bowl, like in New Orleans? What'd you take out of that experience?
Um, it's all like when I first got there, you could tell it was strictly business. The guys was there, the guys that was there, we was about strictly business. We knew what we came to do. We came to get eyes on us. We came to compete. Also, we came to meet other fellow HBCU players. So it was just all just fun, competitive, and then to get to practice in front of all the scouts, things like that. It was just you know shout out to HBCU Legacy Bowl for that.
Yeah, definitely a good program for a lot of those small schools and those black colleges that kind of get all that type of recognition they get out there. So it's a pretty interesting bowl game. You guys get your little chance to showcase, and then you get some scout teams to check out your stuff. Then you guys have that combine over there too, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what do you take out of those competition since you were playing for Fayetteville State? What was the good competition that you faced?
So every year, Coach Hayes, he tried to get like one of them big time teams on the schedule. If it's an FCS to school or big time D2 program. I know Valdosta was a good one. Wingate was a good one. And UNC Pembroke, we all try to face them like week 1 or week 2 to see what type of team we have, see how we're gonna build and things like that, and see how it's gonna go. But I can say Valdosta State and Delta State, two of the hardest games I probably have played in my career. You know, but it was you know business.
Okay, business as usual, but at least you
Yeah.
got to showcase that competition. But
Yes.
even playing at the Legacy Bowl, at least you got a chance to showcase against the best of the best.
Oh yeah, the best of the best. Like Coach Dennis said, Coach Chennisberry said from South Carolina State. He said, everybody hears them guys from their school, so y'all got to bring it. So we all just knew we had to bring it and compete every day, try to win every rep. But it was just a lot of competition, man. That's what it was about.
Yeah, you got to be up for that competition. If you're not up for it, man, then something's wrong with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
So okay, so we'll go with some rapid fire questions and some other common questions. Then we'll switch it up from here. Okay, so rapid fire. Would you go Burger King or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Man, McDonald's just seems like a common thing, man. Like the only one who got Burger King was part of the only one person, but the rest of you guys always been picking McDonald's. Like it's got to be the
McDonald's,
chicken
man.
nuggets, got to be the breakfast, and all the good stuff, man. But you can't go wrong with McDonald's, I guess. I mean,
Can't go wrong with it.
okay, since we're going with another fast food chain, let's see, KFC or Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Can't
Love
go
that
wrong with
chicken.
that.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do you prefer as an offensive lineman? You prefer pass blocking or run blocking?
I'd rather run.
Run block?
I'd rather run block because if you assert your dominance on somebody in the run game, they're gonna be super tired. So when they want to pass rush you, they ain't got no more energy because they super tired, worn out from you. Keep bashing them in the run game. So I'd rather really run at somebody than pass block them.
Yeah, it's kind of like impose their will, you know.
Yeah, imposing.
Finish those plays.
No grown man wants you to impose your will because they gonna be embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah, especially. Yeah, that's something to go with. Let's see. I guess Coke or Pepsi.
I ain't a huge soda fan, but I guess I go with Pepsi product.
I guess not everybody is because they're cutting down on the dieting and all that stuff. So, let's see. Walmart or Target?
I've probably been to Target one time, so Walmart.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with either one, but I guess the
one.
prices is kind of reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the common sense stuff, you know, since it's all football related, all that stuff. So let's say you guys had a chance to win a ball game, but your teammate, for some reason, refuses to go out there for a guy who was hurt and gets all in his feelings about his role or something. Then he just walks out on you guys and quits on the team. How would you react under that circumstances?
How we react to him or like to the team?
No, to him in general, because you look at the guy and he's just selfish in his own right, and he doesn't even give you guys no explanation. He just walks out and quits.
Well, for me being a leader, experienced that before, but I will basically. So I talked to him one on one just to see like where his mind at, see what's going on mentally with him. You know, because my Coach Hayes, always a firm believer in second chances. So he preached that second chance word a lot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to him, see what's going on, because you never know what nobody going through mentally. But it would, in that predicament, it would be very messed up. I would be a little disappointed, like, wow, that's low. That's low for you to do that. But yeah, that's how I respond to it.
Okay, so just as a leader going into the sidelines, you see your quarterback and wide receiver just not on the same page, and they're going through an altercation. How would you deal with that sideline situation?
You know, just telling them like, we all right. Everything gonna be all right. Let's calm down. The connection gonna come. Trust me. We got to get back comfortable in this game. We're gonna be all right. Let's keep pushing.
Okay.
Arguing not gonna solve it. So let's just keep pushing.
That's a good way to put it. Like, just try to calm them down, or at least diffuse the situation to where you can get them away from the problem. But yeah. So let's say you guys are down by a touchdown or a touchdown or two going into halftime. How would you get this team to, like, what would be the best pep talk speech you can get these guys to come from behind to win this ball game?
Okay, so every scenario you asked me, been through it. 2023, we went in halftime down 7-24, and went in halftime basically telling the guys like, this their best shot. This is all they can give us. Let's go out there. We let them play their brand of ball that first half. Let's go out there and play our brand of ball. So basically, we just went out there and dominated. We won the game by 7. So, you know, coming back winning that game just showed the fight that we have. You never out of a ball game as long as you keep fighting. So you keep fighting, we'll be right back in it.
Yeah. Like, do you guys want it or not? We got 2 quarters to go, man. Do you want this or not?
Come on. 30 more minutes.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's a good way to put it, because there's plenty of games. There's plenty of quarters left. So just get it together is what I would say. But okay, so who do you model your game after?
Keon Smith, former Fayetteville State player, played for the Miami Dolphins, tackle from Lumberton. Also, just always been a big brother figure. showed me the ropes. He let me go down there and train with him in Miami and things like that. Uh, it's just I seen the way he worked, so it kind of added on work to my work ethic. So it just the more you work, the more you get. So the work don't speaks for itself. So all the young kids out there keep working. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, Keon Smith.
So Keon Smith was a mentor to you. That's good. Somebody you can look up to. So that's for sure. So playing tackle, man, you got a lot of potential with all that. Like most tackles that are like late bloomers, they tend to build onto something. There's even some guys who played tight end in college and made that switch to like tackle. So it's like it becomes a natural.
Yeah.
But you playing defensive line kind of gives you more of that advantage a little bit.
Yes, it gives you an advantage. It does.
So what do you take away from playing defensive line to moving to offensive line? What gives you more of an edge?
So basically, playing defensive line, I used to want to destroy offensive linemen. So what I know the same thing I was thinking is going through their head. So I'm like, yeah, I can't let him destroy me. Me playing online, I can't let him destroy me. I got to win every one-on-one battle. If not, I got to create pressure. If not, I got to get the sack. But as an offensive lineman now, I just want to know what they finna do. So I film study, see what they're gonna do, know their moves, lock them up, and that's just the biggest cheat code by playing D line and going to O line. You know what the D linemen want to do.
Yeah, you get an understanding just from the simplest situation. Just from playing against those inside guys.
Yeah,
I kind of get what they're doing, and sometimes if you can stop them from beating you, you can actually just try to like. Usually, I just try to slap their arm off and just like grab onto them, or at least not grab onto them, but at least to a point where I can just at least hold on pretty decent, where I don't get caught. But yeah, sometimes some people be like calling, like I don't know, man. I remember that one time one of the opposing teams or the coach was like so mad that he was trying to tell her, "Hey man, call a penalty on this guy." I'm like, dude, I'm just doing my play. Because this dude was gonna rip on me, man. I couldn't let it happen.
Yeah, like me playing D line, I also knew like I never like getting bull. Like I like the bull rush people, so I know D linemen like the bull rush. So anytime somebody try to bull rush, I know how to defeat it.
Yeah,
So
bull rush can be a little challenging, but
yeah,
sometimes for some guys who try to do those little get off stuff, you have to at least try to find what they do and then try to like diffuse that kind of like power they use on or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. So if there's a team you grew up watching for, what team would you want to play for?
I grew up watching Philly, Philadelphia Eagles, Panthers, watch a little bit of the 49ers. I really watch a lot of football, but if it's one specific team, I think I go Philly.
Oh yeah. Just imagine. Okay, so what would you take from learning from a guy like Lane Johnson and that one dude Malata, whatever his
Jordan
name.
Mailata.
Jordan Malata, yeah, Jordan Malata. What would you take out of those two guys?
Literally, I like the way. So watching them, I like the way they get out on their pass set. They get out of there real quick. So they use their leverage. So I would want to learn how to use your leverage like they use theirs. They out of there quick. They to their spot before you can touch them, and they already ready for whatever coming. So that's what I really want to learn, and how they prepare. How you prepare week in, week out. How you take care of your body and all that good things.
Yeah.
Just how to become an elite offensive lineman like they is.
Yeah, they've been pretty durable. They've been pretty consistent. So that would be somebody you would want to pick your knowledge from. So
yeah.
What's your favorite game or play in college, man? What was one of your best games you played?
I got two actually. You mind if I tell both of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my favorite game. One of my favorite games was this year. Actually, we was playing Pembroke. We have 36 seconds left. We down 3. We get the ball on the 25-yard line, going out, and we go score. We go 75 yards in 36 seconds, win the game. Yeah.
Ooh,
And
so
then
it had to do with a lot of good blocking right there, right?
yes, sir.
So with that amount of seconds and you're down by 3 and you're just in the deep field position, yeah, it had to do a couple big plays, right?
Yeah, a couple big plays. That's what happened. And then my second favorite game is I wouldn't say it's my second. It's really my all-time college memory in football. It's 2022 winning championship, winning the conference championship. It was something that we was getting there. We was getting there. We was been there 5 years in a row. We never won. So that 6 year we went, we finally won it. And just to see my coach cry, be happy, it was just finally did it for you, coach. So that was one of the things we stapled that year. We got to do it this year. So we
Well,
did
that's
it,
good.
won it. Yeah.
That's a good turnaround because, like you said, when you got here, it was like 6 years before they won anything, right?
Yeah.
So, what makes you like? I mean, why should students go to that college, like Fayetteville State? Man, what's so good about that program?
I can honestly say the environment is very good around there. It's love. It's a lot of love. It's a whole lot of love. But the stable academics too. They make sure they on top of you with academics. Make sure you're in the right classes. Make sure you graduate in 3.5 years. So, and Coach Richard Hayes, my head coach, man, is like a father figure to anybody. He teach you the right way. He goes about things the right way, but you also got to work hard. So you work hard, he take care of you now. So Fayetteville State is a great school to go to.
Pretty sure for those future students, they would probably love to have a chance to play college ball. But if it has to be a small school like yours, like Fayette State or Fayetteville State, then that would be something they have to look into. Like you said, there's a good culture, a good program with a coach that kind of brings a good supporting cast and all that stuff. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but you said you grew up in North Carolina, so you didn't have to go too far, huh?
Not too far. Not too
So,
far.
so when you were coming out of high school, was there like any other offers or just not
I
much?
I had offers from a couple of schools, about 6, 7. I had A&T Central, uh, Johnson C. Smith up in Charlotte, Fayetteville State, Pembroke. Just a couple of small schools and a couple FCS schools too.
Wait, so Fresno State tried to offer you something?
Who?
Fresno State?
No, Fayetteville State. No, I said
Oh,
Fayetteville
Ferris
State.
State. Okay, Ferris State, right?
Fayetteville, my
Oh,
school.
Fairfield State.
Fayetteville,
Okay,
yeah.
Fairfield State. I thought you said Fresno State for a second. Man.
Uh,
I mean, that would be crazy just to like if Fresno State ever offer you a chance, man. It's a pretty solid
yeah,
program. I mean,
pretty solid.
I don't live too far from that area. Yeah, but yeah, dude. Like everything that you look like, everything from that progress, man. Going from college, man. What makes you prepare for the next level? Like something that you need to improve on the most.
uh, always strength. Come from a smaller program. You ain't strong as everybody else, but it's just your work, and you keep working, and you keep getting stronger. I say my strength, my feet. I always feet good, but I always want to be. I always want to be the best at it. So I'm gonna keep working to be the best version of Michael Todd Jr. I can be. So that's me right there.
Yeah, that's what you want to be is to be the best version. I mean, you're 6'6", but what are you kind of aiming for your playing weight to the next level?
I want to play at 315 actually.
Okay, so that's the goal. So you want to at least try to add up some weight so you can
Yeah, some
withstand a
weight
lot of
too.
that stuff, huh?
Yeah, yes sir. Good
Okay, so
weight, good weight.
6 foot, yeah, muscle weight, but 6'6", 315. Yeah, that would be good enough to play tackle with that body weight right there.
Yes sir.
But you're currently listed at 290, right? Or
Nah, right now well, that was before the season started. Right now I'm at 297.3, something like that.
well, you're getting there. You're
Yeah,
just
getting
trying to
there.
like take care of your. But what kind of dieting are you kind of doing? Because most athletes have to be in the best shape and all that stuff.
So me and my father is on the same diet. I started dieting with him. He do the fish diet, eat the seafood diet. So he be eating the seafood and things. So yeah.
I mean, that's something that you can do. I mean, some of the seafood salmon is good for some athletes, but for me, I'm allergic to that kind of stuff. I can't.
Oh, okay.
But I
Okay.
mean, but there's some good stuff that people eat out of seafood for health reasons. So like different kind of portions, meats, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So what would you prefer, chicken or steak? If you had to go with those type of healthy dieting stuff.
Oh my goodness. That's
It's
hard.
got hard for an offensive lineman.
That's
We all like
hard.
that type
Yeah.
of big stuff,
Yeah.
right?
But I go steak though. I love the T-bone steaks. That's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Mhm.
So just from looking at it, bro, like I mean, you play like at least how many years? Like 6 years, right?
What, in college?
Yeah, in college.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
played 5 because COVID we didn't have a season, so
Oh,
basically
so
4 years,
five. So, oh,
5 to 4.5, something like that.
okay.
Mm,
So you had that COVID year. So like that
yeah,
COVID year had something where it was a challenging year for a lot of people.
yeah, I still have that year actually, but
The adjustments were a little different, man. A little bit
yeah,
different then. But now that you
very
had
much
your
so.
I think for a lot of these athletes is like they stayed an extra year was a benefit for some of them to play at the NFL level.
Yeah, it helps. It definitely helps. Growth, growth wise, it helps. The guys that was there when you got there ain't there no more, so it's on your back now. So that's basically what it is. To see your
Yeah.
leadership skills.
Yeah. Like what do you so like for some people there's a lot of these transfer portals, but you've stayed at that program for so long, huh?
Yeah, I'm a. One thing about me, I was solid, trust the process, and they gave me opportunity. They didn't have to give me one, so I stayed solid to the program and finished everything I started.
Well, yeah, that's loyalty that matters. I mean, some people could have took the transfer portal and showcased at a bigger stage, but you stuck with the roots and all that. So, what kind of offensive line scheme that you guys played at Fayetteville State?
I ran kind of a spread, you know, inside, outside, things like that.
So you did mostly a spread, but what did you do? Did you guys do any like zone stuff or no?
A little bit here and there,
Okay,
here and there.
sounds like seems like you're very capable of playing any of those spots, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
A lot of teams run different kind of schemes, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
zone, yeah. Since you said you like to do run blocking, I think you would fit pretty well in the zone.
yeah. Love to run the zone, the power, the counter. They're my type of plays. Screen plays. I like getting out on the corner, bully them a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Just for as an offensive lineman, let's say there's opportunities. Like let's say you can get a touchdown in the red zone with just being an eligible downfield, or would you rather pancake multiple defenders and get your running back to score a big touchdown run?
uh, I love pancakes. But scoring a touchdown, that that's likely to happen maybe one time out of 100 in your career. So I'd rather pancake people do what I do, be dominant, let my running back score, pick them up in the air, celebrate like that.
Oh, so you like knocking people down. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
I
the kind
love
of
that.
attitude I like, man, because I just put it this way, you can get multiple defenders down, your running back's going to get that lane and you just be the one that gave him that big run.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
So are you the kind of guy that trash talks or are you the one that lets your play do the talking?
It it really depends on what game I'm going into. I be out for every game, but some games I don't feel like talking, so I'll just let my game speak for itself. If I do, I don't really trash talk many people unless they start with me. Then I have to, you know, say something. But I don't really too much get into that trash talking. I just play football.
Okay. So how do you prepare for those upcoming games like your Rucho or something?
So my if we play a late game at 7, my pregame ritual is get up early, get me a smoothie in my body, just to wake myself up, play a little music. Then I head over to the stadium for walkthrough. At the walkthrough, we go to breakfast, eat breakfast, then we go back to our rooms for a little bit, chill for a little bit, then we go back, have pregame meal. Then after pregame meal, I go get taped and things. Go to the field, work on my steps and stuff, walk the field, say my prayers. Then we go in the locker room, get ready for oil up, get a 15-minute oil up with your position. Then you go back in and then it's, game time from then on out.
Yeah, game time for sure. Even for an offensive lineman, we always got to work on our footworks the most.
Footwork, yeah. Footwork.
Then the technique will take care of itself if you have better footwork.
Yeah, technique definitely will. They're just saying, I heard O lineman never hurt. O lineman never get hurt.
Well, they
But
play they play hurt, but they
yeah,
play with toughness.
you got to play with toughness, that mental toughness and that physical toughness.
So yeah, man. So it's going to be a pretty long process, man, for all those years that you played in college, it's finally getting to that journey. So when did you feel that when you got to college that you would believe like, hey, you know what? I can make it to the NFL one day.
I always had that belief in my in the back of my mind, but then I seen Joshua Williams for the Chiefs get drafted, and it just like I can do this. Because scouts started asking about me when I was a young freshman, so I was like, yeah, I can do this. I just got to stay consistent to the work, and it'll pay off in the long run. So I always had that thought, but now it's in the front of my mind. So I'm ready to attack anything. So whichever opportunity come my way, I would like to attack it with full force.
For sure, man. So what are your upcoming schedule and when is your pro day?
Pro day gonna be second week in March. We trying to get it at NC State with the big dogs, so where I can showcase my talent in front of everybody, even in front of them, under the big dogs.
I hope teams start taking you seriously. So it would be good to take some of those small school guys who have something to prove.
Yes, sir. I feel like, coming from a small school, most of us guys, we know we got to go in and work. We used to the work. We used to nothing given to us. So
I'm pretty sure you're more than capable. But, man, dude, it's been a pretty good ride for you, man. So I'm pretty sure it's going to pay off in the long haul. So
yes, sir.
You already got your backup plan. You got your major and all that stuff. So you pretty much have everything ahead of you. But pro football is going to be the ultimate goal. So we all come to live out our dream.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but hey, man, definitely appreciate your time, bro. I know you got a lot to get going. So for those people that want to find your social media platform, man, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Mike, Mike, Todd, Todd Jr. And on Twitter, you can find me at Todd Mike Jr. And on Facebook, my name will be Mike Todd Jr.
Okay, that's cool. And for everybody else, man, go check out Michael Todd Jr., Fayetteville Stateville. If he's as big as a house, man, this guy's going to run you over. He looks like a professional wrestler, man. Do not mess with this big fella or you're going to pay the price. Sir. But, yeah, for everybody else, go check out Michael Todd Jr., man. And for everybody else, thank you for your time, man. And it's all good, man.